Good morning. We have arrived at Joshua Tree National Park in California.
Today we're going to explore the park by going to see what are supposed to be some pretty amazing views, doing a hike to some abandoned gold mines, another hike up a mountain, and then seeing what else we can find. I think it's going to be a pretty amazing day, and I'm ready to go get started. Joshua Tree National Park is about a 2-hour drive or so from LA. The park gets its name from these crazy looking trees. They're called Joshua trees, and they're everywhere throughout this park. I've never seen a tree like them before. It's really unique, and the whole atmosphere here is just, it's kind of like a desert, but there's a lot of plants here, and there's just kind of boulder outcrops everywhere that looks like these just kind of mountains of boulders just kind of appeared somewhere. It's kind of unique.
So we stopped at Keys Point. It has a really great view, but it is windy. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna blow away. Woo! This wind, man, we didn't end up staying up there for very long because it was really windy and kind of chilly. After effects of being in the wind, that was intense. We knew that the sights up there were going to be really pretty, but that wind was cold and we couldn't stay up there that long because it was so strong. Oh. We came to the Skull Rock Trail that kind of connects a few things around here. This wasn't, we knew we were going to pass this, but this wasn't what we were planning to do. Two of the other trails we tried to hike on, the parking lots were completely full and there's nowhere even close to the trailheads that you can park. So we came here and day will probably be a little bit out of order. So we already went off course once. Be careful and mindful of the rocks that are kind of leading the trail. They're sort of set up so you can see where the trail is, but since everything is just kind of like not flat but rocky and there's no truly defined trail, so you have to watch out for the rocks on the sides of the trail. Yeah, because it's so open, it just seems like you can kind of walk anywhere, so I'm not even sure where you're supposed to walk, but like, are you supposed to be climbing on those? I don't know. I heard an animal.
What kind?
They're like, That was a nice, easy trail. Lots of different rocks and a nice different landscape than what we had seen so far, so I enjoyed it. Nice and short, easy. So we drove a little way out from going to Skull Rock to the Cholla Cactus gardens, and there are these little cacti that are kind of just all over this one patch along the road. So there's a little loop that we're gonna walk around the garden and just kind of take in all the little cacti. It looks soft and fuzzy, but I don't think they're soft and fuzzy. Under, like in the water. It just kind of looks like coral above ground. So we are here on a Saturday and we had a lot of difficulty finding parking for a lot of the trails we wanted to do. So there were two trails, Ryan Mountain and Lost Horse Mine Trail that we really wanted to do, but we just could not find parking at all. And I don't know if it's because we came here later in the day or if because it's a weekend or both, but we couldn't do those. So we kind of just been driving along the park just to see if we could find a parking space for a trail. So we were able to find one, and I believe this is called the Contact Mine Trail. There's really not a whole lot of signage for this trail. So we asked somebody at the entrance of it if they knew how long it was, and they said it's 4 miles total, and kind of moderate difficulty, and hopefully there's a mine in it since it's called a mine trail. So we'll see. This feels like real off-roading backcountry type trail. There's no one around. Graceful. So we've hiked over a mile. Now we're, looks like, headed up towards hill, and hoping that we'll see a mine at the end of this. I don't know how anybody found this place to mine because it's so out of the way, but still hoping. So we made it to the top of the Contact Mine Trail, and we weren't sure if this was it from down there, but up here you could see some of the old rusty mine equipment. It was pretty interesting. I guess a lot of Joshua Tree had a lot of gold and silver mining back during like the 49er time, so throughout the park there's a few mines. And this is one of them.
It's been a really neat trail. We were kind of bummed out that we thought we had maybe not had the opportunity to do a mining trail or the Ryan Mountain Trail, but this was a good combination of kind of climbing up a mountain and seeing the mining equipment. So I'm pretty happy with it.
So our last stop as part of our Joshua Tree trip is the Oasis of Mara, which is a little bit past the visitor center, so you leave and then go about like a mile or so outside, and it's just a little trail that kind of has a little oasis, and so it's a very short trail. It's probably like a quarter of a mile, so we'll be able to do this quickly before night falls. So we finished up our day at Joshua Tree.
Yeah, it was not the day we were expecting, but I think we still had a good day. It's a really neat park.
Yeah, I guess some things we wish we had done differently was probably leave a little bit earlier, and we didn't get a map from at the entrance, so we probably could have really used a map. There was a lot of trails in our book that just weren't listed. Yeah, so I think that's it for our trip to Joshua Tree. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.